Are you expecting to knock him out?
I'm expecting a knockout, you know what I mean? It's pay-per-view. I got to take advantage of all the people here, you know, so my stock can go up, you know, people want to see me, so that's exactly what I'm going to do.
David, I know you're probably tired of talking about this, but is it safe to say that you learned from your past mistakes, and what was that lesson that you learned?
Yeah, definitely. You know what I mean? I just lost so much things. You know, I lost my belt for one. I lost a lot of money because I ain't fought in a year, you know what I mean? I lost my spot. And it just, seeing everybody do good for themselves, you know, seeing people win my belt, seeing another champ, Caleb Plant, all that, it just made me hungry to come back.
David, man, you know, sometimes you're the nice guy, and then other days the guy that came out today. Why'd you feel like that from jump to?
I'm not gonna let nobody talk to me in any way I don't like. You know what I mean? It's not about being nice. It's just I'm not gonna take shit from nobody. You know what I mean? I told him facts that he got knocked out by Medina, and what did he think I was gonna do? So that hurt him because that's the truth. You know what I mean? So I'm just looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to have a great fight in front of all these fans, man. I'm looking forward to it.
Is that what happens, a knockout for you, because of, like you said, you knocked out Medina, who was able to knock him?
Yeah, I'm not saying that's why I'm gonna knock him out. I know there's a lot of things I can exploit in his offense and his defense. I just know that Porky Medina, he's not the hardest hitter. You know what I mean? I fought Porky Medina, and I know he's super slow. You know what I mean? So for him to get caught clean, I'm way faster than Porky Medina, you know, so I know I'm going to knock him out.
What are some of the things you can exploit that you saw?
Can't give out the game plan like that. Nah, there's a lot of things we could do, you know what I mean? It's just, you're going to have to sit back and watch.
Hey, were you really close to fighting up there? Was it really that? No, okay.
That wasn't.
Your brother fought here about 10 years.
No.
Your brother fought here about 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Have you talked to him about the experience of fighting?
I remember. Yeah, I was like 14 or 13 years old, and I wasn't able to make it here. But he said it's a whole different experience with all the people. You know what I mean? So I'm looking forward to fighting.
Does that give you an advantage knowing your brother's been here and what to expect?
I've never fought here on my own, so it don't give me no advantage at all. But you know, I feel like I'm at home. All the people are showing me a lot of love, a lot of support, and I'm just ready to go.
Are you struggling at all with making 68?
No, I got 3 pounds left. You know what I mean? So 3 pounds ain't nothing to me. I'm doing good on weight right now. You can see if somebody's struggling the weight, you can see, you know what I mean? I feel good. Very excited, man. This is an opportunity of a lifetime, so we're going to capitalize on it.
And when you're talking about after the title got taken from you and you were watching other guys win, was that painful for you to watch?
It was painful because I know I could have got the fights last year, you know, or we could have got it. We could have done it now when instead of fighting Jay Leon Love, I could have had top fights. So, you know, I just turned 22 years old, you know what I mean? So I still have a long way to go. And I'm just going to come back hungry.
I know, obviously, you know, the Darrell fight is you'd want the WBC back, but is Caleb Plant eventually the fight you want the most in the division?
Yeah, that's the fight I want the most, of course. You know, we dislike each other a lot, you know what I mean? So it would be a good, you know, like leading up to the fight. So that would, I think, it'd be a fight really interesting.
How would you beat a Caleb Plant?
There's a lot of things we could do to Caleb Plant. You know what I mean? Uzcategui exploited a lot of his things in Uzcategui. He doesn't use his jab. He's a wide puncher. You know what I mean? So I feel like we could learn a lot off that, and plus things are reduced. So.
What did you see that he exploited in Plant?
I mean, he was hitting him when he wanted to throw his right hand. He landed the right hand. I mean, you seen his face after. His eyes, you know, it looked like he was in there with like 4 guys. You know what I mean? But if he would have threw more jabs, I think he would have had more success, more body shots, more uppercuts. But it's just, that's not Uzcategui's style. Uzcategui is just a power puncher, you know what I mean? So I feel like there's a lot of things I can do that I can beat a Caleb Plant.
Have you sparred with Uzcategui?
I sparred with Uzcategui and Big Bear like 2 years ago. It was a great sparring session.
I wanted to ask you, any concern about ring rust as a result of sitting on the shelf?
I took like 2 months off, but I just been in the gym. You know, I just been training as hard as I can, and I think like these venues and fights like this is what brings the best out of you, no matter if you have ring rust or not. You know what I mean? Jay Leon Love is a super slow starter. You know, he takes a long time to start, so I feel like we could take advantage of that. And me wanting to be back in the ring, you know, it's really gonna bring something out of me.
I didn't know that you were a kiss and makeup type of guy.
I'm not no kiss and makeup type of guy. I just, you know, I know James. You know, we're never gonna fight. I might need to throw a paycheck away. Shit.
So were you hyping the fight?
I mean, I was never gonna. We were never gonna swing at each other, but it was. You know, we're going at it, but you know, what I mean, I trained 3 months for this fight just to throw it away with some dumb shit. Nah.
Could you talk about where that side, you know, of you comes from? Like,
it's just like
don't talk about putting. You were happy. You told Graville before the fight. You put him in the hospital. You were happy to do it. Telling Jay the same thing.
I love it. I love to do that. You know what I mean? I love to break people's bones. You know what I mean? I love to knock people out. That's something I love to do. It's just that I'm a nice guy doesn't mean that, you know, I have a side of me. You know, I'm never gonna let nobody disrespect me. You know what I mean? I'm a super respectful person, but if somebody talks to me, calls me a hoe, I don't even know what that means. Well, call me a hoe, but but you know what I mean? And then we're just going to keep talking.
Are you the best boxer and puncher in the division?
Not yet, but I'm going to be. I say I'm the best puncher right now. I still have a lot of learning to do. You know, and every day I learn more and more, but I will become the best.